So I'm here in the beautiful Canary Islands in Fuerteventura. Just look how gorgeous it is. This view doesn't even do it justice. It is amazing. But ever since I've been here, one thing that's been on my mind is just how deep and the deep ramifications that colonization had or still has, right? I'm from Zimbabwe, right, which was a British colony. So I know a lot about Britain, its colony, the Commonwealth. I know a lot about that. I have an understanding of the role that other European countries played in other parts of the world, right, in colonizing other parts of the world. This is the first time I've really been confronted with wanting to delve deeper into Spanish colonization, right? So the Canary Islands is a Spanish territory. And my geography is so bad. So I literally thought that the Canary Islands was sort of near Spain, kind of like similar to I think it's called the Balearic Islands, right, where Ibiza and so on is. It's kind of near Spain. But the Canary Islands are literally like near the north of Africa, opposite Morocco, and not really anywhere near Spain, but it's still a Spanish territory. They speak Spanish, but apparently they speak like Canarian Spanish, which is a little bit different. The first thing, like when I got here, was like, this place reminds me of Mexico, right? I've been to Mexico, I've been to Cancun, so let me just say it reminds me of Cancun, because I don't know other parts of Mexico. The architecture is literally the same. They speak Spanish, but I was wondering, like, okay, yeah, so I was saying, it is near Africa, right? And, okay, hear me out, right? I'm just going off I got here and my body feels at home. The climate, everything about the Canary Islands, like my body feels at home. But the environment around me, like the people around me, I mean, there's few black people, but maybe it's the resort that I'm in, but it just kind of got me thinking, and I started reading up about some of the like Spanish colonization, and that in the Canary Islands there were I think they're called the gauchos, please correct me if I'm wrong, who were from North Africa, but when the Spanish came to the Canary Islands, they literally like killed off most of them, right? Or there was intermarriage, or like diseases, which killed off the locals, right? So I'm like, whoa. And then it kind of got me thinking. I was like, wait, like Mexicans, like native Mexicans, like the Mayans and I think it's the Aztec kingdom. I was like, wait, like all these South American countries speak Spanish, but they were not, like, what was their, so I started reading up, and like they had their own original languages, some which are still there, but it seems to me like the Spanish way of colonizing, right, was literally destroying language. Like the Spanish way of colonizing was like, they literally destroyed people's languages, culture, and caused like local people, like killed them off basically. So I'm like, what the hell is happening here? Like, what is going on? And then you think, you consider like the world that we're living in today in 2025, Trump with his immigration thing, even in the UK, Europe, they're all up in arms about migration. But I'm even more convinced. I'm like, what did you guys expect? You pillaged resources. You went to all these, places. Of course they're going to come back. So, like, I feel like this trip has kind of radicalized me in a way. Maybe that's not a good term to use, but I mean it in the softest term. But it's just opened up my eyes, and it's just made me realize that, I don't know it. Like, I literally, I didn't know, right? I knew, but I didn't really know because, like I said, my context has always been learning about British colonization and what they did and how it impacts me particularly, and the people that came before me. But yeah, I'm just like, what the heck? And you come to these places, British people are here, Europeans are here, like, so do you know what I mean? Like, it just really makes you realize the inequality in the world. But yeah, just my musings. This may be like pretty obvious to like a lot of you, but yeah, but I'll be interested to know, like, the Portuguese, now I'm interested in like in Angolans, Mozambicans. I think Mozambicans still have their own language. Please let me know, like, if you're Mozambican. But I'm just like, my goodness, yo. But yeah,